Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Last time we were studying Muthanna and we learned how to form Musanna in Rafa form. And if you remember, suppose this is the singular word. So to indicate the last letter of that, I have got this smaller line and the rest of it is the longer line. So what we have to do is we have to put a fatha on the last letter of the singular and then you have to add ani. This forms Musanna in the Rafa form. So Musanna in Rafa form, then Musanna in the Nasab and Jar form. This is Nasab and this is Jar form. What you have to do is same principle, give the Fatha to the last letter of the singular form and then add Ya Sakin, a Sakin Ya having Sukoon, and then Noon with Kasra. In this case, you will have the Ani sound in the end. In Rafa form of Musanna, you will have the Ani sound in the end. In the Nasab and Jar form, you will have Aini. So the example of each, Kitabun. This is the singular in Rafa form. Kitabani. And in Nasab, now we will separate the two. In the Nasab form, it is Kitaban. Brother Arif, what is the Musanna in the Nasab form?
Nasab form? Kitabaini.
Kitabaini. Excellent. Umair, in the Jar form, what will be the singular? Kitabin is the singular in the Jar form. Kitabaini. Ani, aini, aini. Ani, aini, aini. Ani, aini, aini. Yes, Umar. Convert it into Musanna. Mu'minani. Excellent. Any objection if somebody has got, he has to raise immediately. Mu'minani. I had written wrong. That is pronounced Mu'minani. Mu'minani. Excellent. Umair, Kitabin. Nadeem, Hafizan. Which form is this? Hafizan. Nasab. So in the Nasab form, Hafizaini. Excellent. Nothing to worry. You know, Hafiz is the singular form. So last letter is Za. So Hafi, then Zaini. Hakimani. Excellent. Hakimani. Brother Umar Farooq, Abidatin. Excellent. Now the last letter is Ta. So this has to have Fatha. Abidataini. Abidataini. Next, Kafirun. Kafirani. Kafirani. Athar mujahidan. Excellent. Shahidatun.
Shahidatani.
Shahidatani. In each case, in the singular, last letter is underlined. This alif is not the last letter. This is just the writing principle that you write double fatha on an alif. Taqriban, fawran, like that. And then in every case, this noon is the last letter, noon has got fatha. And then alif and noon with kasra has been added. Similarly, ba is the last letter, and look, ba has got fatha and then ya sakin with noon kasra. Noon with kasra. Hafiz, za is the last letter and za has got fatha, then ya sakin with noon with kasra. Then hakim, meem has got, meem is the last letter, here meem has got fatha and alif and noon with kasra has been added. Abidatin, ta is the last letter, so ta has got fatha here and then ya sakin and noon with kasra. Kafir, this has got ra, last letter, and ra has got fatha and then added by alif and noon with kasra. Then mujahidan, dal is the last letter and then dal with fatha and ya sakin with. This is what I am telling you, that this double fatha is always written on alif. Actually, this is not the actual alif of the word. It is just the writing principle. The real word is mujahid. If it is mujahidun, it will be directly having two double dhamma. Mujahidin also the same way, like this, like this, like this. But only the double fatha is written on the alif. It's just writing principle. But our last sound is dal sound.
Kafiran will be same.
Yes. If it is kafiran, it will be written like this. And then it will become kafirain. Mu'minun, first word is the mu'minun, which means a believer. Mu'minun is a believer. Kitabin, a book. Third was hafizan, a guard. Then is hakimun, a ruler. Then is abidatin, a worshipper, female, feminine worshipper. And then kafirun, a non-believer. Mujahidan, a mujahid, the one who makes struggle. And then shahidatun, a female witness. Few more examples. Mulazimane, two employees. Then mukhatibaini, two addressers. Two men who make address, who address someone. Khadimani, two servants. Again, it is masculine. Muti'aini, two obeying men. Muhajiratani, muhajiratani, two immigrant women to elevating females. The one who raises something up. Brother Imranullah, loudly make singular of this. Singular form, this is the Musanna form. You have to convert it into singular form. Converse of the first exercise.
Mulaziman.
Which form is this? Why?
Because it is the Rafa form.
Excellent. So this is Mulazimun. Brother Iftikhar will convert it into singular. Mukhatibaini. First be careful. First tell me which is the form of I'rab here. Or jar, both possibilities are there. So you will make two singulars. Excellent. Mukhatiban and mukhatibin.
Can you determine which one it is? Just by looking at it? Can you determine which one it is, or it's automatically both?
No, it has to be both. In the sentence it will be clear
Okay.
whether it is nasab form or jar form, and then you will make only one. But when it is not in the sentence, then there are two possibilities and you have to keep two possibilities in your mind. So mukhatiban and mukhatibin. Athar khadimani. Excellent. Why? This is the Rafa form. Khadimun. Muti'aini. Humera?
It could be in nasab form or jar forms.
Excellent.
So it's muti'an,
Muti'an.
muti'an, and muti'an.
Muti'in. Excellent. Muti'an and muti'in. It's your turn now. Muhajiratani. Muhajiratun. Why? Rafa form. Muhajiratun. Then sajidaini. Umar. And sajidin. Sajidan and sajidin. Who is sajid? Sajid is the one who makes sajda. It's masculine. Sajidaini, two men making sajda. And singular in Rafa, in nasab form will be sajidan, and in the jar form the singular will be sajidin. Then rafi'atani. Nadeem. Excellent. Rafi'atun. Since it is Rafa form, so it is rafi'atun. The viewer should forget his name. He doesn't want to be identified. And by the way, he didn't have hat to wear in that ceremony. So one of his friends, he had a very good hat, extra. So he borrowed hat from him. So somebody during the function asked, who is the father of this bridegroom? He said, oh, the one who is wearing my hat. He said, what are you talking about? Why you mention that it's your hat? He said, okay. Next time, once again, somebody asked, who is he? He said, who is wearing his own hat? He said, why you mention this? Don't mention that. So third time when somebody asked about him, he said, there is nothing to mention about his hat. He said, please take your hat back. I can do without it. So nothing to mention about Nadeem. So the next is plural. Like in English, in Arabic also, we have got two types of plurals. One is the regular plural and the other is broken plural. Regular means the Arabic of this is Salim and the Arabic of this is Mukassar. Salim and Mukassar. So Salim literally means which remains intact, which survives, and Mukassar means broken. So in English also, in inches, this is singular. And this is singular. Here you add s. But the original singular word is intact. And there is just an addition to that. But in foot, when you make plural, it becomes feet. So the original word is broken. So when the original word, the original masculine singular word is conserved and preserved, then it is called regular, plural or Jama Salim. But if the original masculine singular word is broken, then it is called the Jama Mukassar. About this broken plural, one thing very, very important has to be kept in your mind. You have to keep in your minds, and that is in Arabic usage, this is always treated as singular feminine. Singular and feminine. This is something very funny in Arabic language. The meanings will be plural, but the usage in sentence, that means its verb will be singular feminine, its adjective will be singular feminine, things like that. Exception can be that if it is an adjective of the some quality or some attribute of the human beings. But even in this case, they will use it otherwise. For example, as we learned yesterday that Zalika is the demonstrative noun that for masculine, and Tilka is the demonstrative noun for that feminine. But part 3, juz 3 of the Quran starts from which ayah? Tilka rusulu. So Tilka for rusulu, because the singular is rasulun. But its plural is rusulun. Since this word rasul has lost its vav, therefore this is broken plural has to be treated singular feminine. So the demonstrative noun is singular. Tilka rusulu, those prophets, those messengers. So that was all about the broken plural. There is no rule. It's only the usage of the Arabs. Dictionary will tell you. A reference from the Quran, the ayah you remember, that will inform you it's a broken plural, or it's your just an assessment with the practice that you will come to know it's a broken plural.
Like in the case of Rasul.
Yes, Rasul, Rusul, Kutab, Kutub, we know it already, they are used in Urdu also. The plural in which is to be remembered, what will be conserved? The singular masculine form will be conserved. Now, the regular plural, in this case, A is masculine. Both masculine and feminine in case of plural are formed in different ways. So we'll learn masculine separately and feminine separately. Then in each case, the Rafa form will be separate and Nasab Jar form will be separate. So instead of 2, we'll have to learn 4 in this case. Masculine. In this case, again, number 1 will be Rafa form. Again, the same principle that we will have the form. Its last letter is being indicated with the smaller line and the rest of the word being shown by the longer line. So, put a dhamma on the last letter. In the Rafa form of masculine, put dhamma on the last letter, then add a sakin waw followed by noon with fatha to produce an una sound in the end. Muslimuna, kafiruna, mujahiduna, hafizuna, mu'minuna, mukrimuna, mujrimuna, muttaquna. Very familiar words for us. For a Muslim who recites Quran regularly, or at least is in touch with Quran regularly, or prays regularly, so he is very familiar these words. Muttaquna, mu'minuna, muslimuna, mujahiduna, muhafizuna, muqatiluna, munafiquna, qanituna, salihuna, all these words. So you know the meanings of the word or not? At least when you find una, you should be sure that it is the masculine plural form. The examples: Mujahidun is the singular. Now the last letter is dal. So what we have to do is Mujahidu, waw sakin and noon bil fatha, na mujahiduna. Then is abidun. Now the last letter is dal. So abi duna, singular. Munafi. Mujahid means the one who makes struggle, masculine. Munafiqun. Again, this qaf is the last letter. So, what will be the plural of this? Munafiquna. Muhafizun. Athar. Muhafizuna. Mushrikun. From sister side.
Mushrikuna.
Mushrikuna. Abid is the worshipper. Mujahid is the one who makes struggle. Munafiq is the hypocrite. Muhafiz is the guard. Mushrik, one who does shirk with Allah. Zakirun, one who remembers. Zakirun. Badr Iftikhar. Plural of Zakirun. Zakiruna, excellent. Zakiruna.
الذين آمنوا وتطمئن قلوبهم بذكر الله